Hello everyone, I'm Coach Rios. Welcome back. For today's activity, we're going to be going over force. Remember, light force and high force. We're going to go over distance and height. For this activity, you're going to need a pinball and 6 cups. Alright students, so for last week's lesson, we had our cups in a line, just like this. Just an example. But for today's lesson, we're going to continue on. But this is where the height will come in. If you see your cups, they're going to have a bottom that's really small and a top that's much larger. So for the first cup, we're just going to put the small one, the small portion of the cup placed down. And then the much bigger one for the second cup is going to be placed down. And then the smaller portion is going to be placed on top. So then for our third one, the smaller portion is going to be placed down. The much wider one, we're going to flip it over, place it on top. And then the smaller bottom on top. And this is where the height comes in. So this is how our setup should look like. 1 and then 2 cups and then 3 cups. So our setup is ready. We have our 3, 2, 1. Last week we had our cups in a straight line and they were all the same level. We will take a step back and we will bounce the ball and for the ball to go inside. But this time we have height. So we need to determine how much force we need to use for our distance and for our height for the ball to bounce and then get inside the cup. So I already took my step back. Let's practice. We're gonna bounce. As we keep practicing, we will take a step back and then again for distance. So let's say you only have 3 cups. You could begin with just using 1 cup and getting the ball inside. And then you could use 2 cups and then you'll get the ball inside. And then you could just add that 3rd cup, place it on top, and then you have your tower for 3 cups. So let's say that you have cups that don't match. That's okay. You could use a smaller one as your first cup. The taller one, it could be your second cup. And then you could flip the second cup over, put the smaller one on top, and then you have your tower. And if we compare it to the cups that I'm using, it's about the same height. So whatever you have at home, you could use that. Alright students, so the lesson is on force. We need to determine how much force we need to use for the ball to bounce to enter the cup. But we're going to have distance and height, which is going to make a difference. So that's where the light force and the high force comes in. Good luck.